Hey, today is Monday. Today I just got back from clinical. That's why I'm in like a wife beater and some scrub pants. But yeah, so I got back from the clinical lab part. So today we just basically went over the health. Okay, so before we kind of like went over what we do if like a patient came like from operation or if they're going to operation, like as nurses, what we would do. So he just went over that really quickly, kind of like just like to let us know what we need to do, but we didn't have to get checked off for that or anything. But like, so basically the whole lab, we basically had to basically we basically had to do like a health assessment, how, because that's going to be on our final. And so we have to like basically just go through this list and kind of they want it to be in order from a head to toe assessment. So yeah, we just practiced that. But it seems like the more you practice it, the better it is. Because last week I really felt like because I didn't really look over like the list, because I know how to do each component of a health assessment. Is just knowing how to do it in the flow of the way you're supposed to do it, kind of like according to the sheet. Like, so they give us a rubric. I don't have it with me, but yes, they have a rubric which you have to follow, and you have to do it basically just like that. So that's kind of like the tricky part, because like you have to go in order. You got to make sure you do every little detail just in case you don't get marked off on it. So that's like the semi tricky part. It's really, it seems, and then also doing it. So the thing, how it's going to be is we're going to be in a simulation room, like going to look just like a hospital, and then there's going to be a mirror. It's going to look like a mirror to us, but it's actually a one-way mirror, so they can see us but we can't see them, so they can judge us basically. So it's like and it's going to be like the person who we're doing the assessment on is going to be, it could be anyone. It could be one of our classmates, like upperclassmates usually though, because they probably have more free time, or even like a professor. Like, so we don't know who we're going to do this assessment on. And so basically it's going to be just like that. And then they'll make some type of an abnormality, because it's going to be like act like a healthy individual with just like a slight abnormality. And we have to make sure we document it correctly and all that stuff. Ask all the questions that we need to find out what it is. So it could be it's only nerve-wracking, I think, like having someone watch me, because it's not like I don't know how to do it. I totally do. It's just being judged is the part that scares me. But so yeah, we just practiced that today, and I ended up going with one of my classmates to go get some dinner, I guess you can say. It's kind of early. It was like 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's about dinner, like early dinner. We went to the sushi place because it had like a happy hour, so it was like half off sushi. So I got like a roll and some stuffed jalapenos. It was pretty good. And so yeah, I just did that, and now I am going to be studying for my transitions test, because it's like a lot of terminology that I need to like memorize and make sure I remember for the test. So see how that goes. And then I'm probably going to study for patho a little bit, because it's the endocrine system and people keep on saying it's really, really hard. So I'm just going to try to make sure I memorize. I feel like I kind of get the gist of it, just of what each hormone is doing and where gland it works on and where it's coming from. And I get the gist of that, but I'm just going to make sure I don't want to get to the test and then like bomb it. But I doubt that. But yeah, so. All right, so I'm going to study and stop procrastinating, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Oh yeah, one more thing. Also, I met with my professor about my last test and health assessment. I didn't do bad or anything. I got a B, but I still want to see like what I got wrong. And I thought it was actually really helpful. Like, if your teacher lets you do that, I think it's helpful, because it's like sometimes it'll be a mistake you made because you either second guessed yourself or you didn't like really read the question all the way. And that was my case for a lot of them. Like, it's like I know it. It was like, but I just didn't go in my first mind, or I didn't fully read the question. Like for as nursing, like you have a lot of like test questions where they're basically kind of like having you go through like how you would assess a patient. Like, is assessment, well, we call it ADPI. So you're going to do assessments way before you do interventions, but then in the question it'll actually for what you're going to assess, and then obviously assessments, but then they'll throw like something at you like an intervention and try to like confuse you. If that makes any sense. Basically, that should not be the answer, because you're like actually way down the line of the process that you would go through. So whatever. So yeah, that helped me with that. And yeah, so it was really helpful. I'm glad I did that, even though like I didn't do terrible, but it could possibly help on this final, because the final is cumulative, and who knows, maybe he'll be nice and like put some of those questions back on there that everybody got wrong or something like that. But yeah, all right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey, so today is Wednesday. I just got home from 2 tests today. I'm exhausted. So yeah, yesterday was Tuesday, and I basically studied all day after class. Um, yeah, so I had my test in transitions first, and then afterwards I had the one on the endocrine part one test. And I did pretty good on the transitions test. I got a B on that test. And if she hopefully drops some more, maybe I'll get close to A. But yeah, so that one, I don't know what it is about that class, but I could never feel like I could study right for it. But then for the patho test, I actually did really well. I got an A on that one, so I kind of understood it. I don't know, it kind of interests me for some reason. Like, I don't know. It just this makes this cool to me. But I was so stressed last night. I was studying like all night. I like was exhausted. I don't know what time. I think I went to sleep like 1, woke up at like 6. I did too much. Like, but I did good. It paid off, you know? And yeah, but last night I was so mad. So in my bathroom I have this thing. It's like a little mirror inside the actual shower so that you can like see yourself while you're taking a shower. Like if I'm washing my hair, sometimes I'll use it, or if I'm like washing my face or whatever. It's just a mirror basically in your shower. So you use suction cup to stay up, but it never stays up, so it's always falling. And so last night it fell, and then it like landed in my bathtub. I was trying to pick it up, but it was like suctioning to the actual bottom of the bathtub. And then when I picked it up, I sliced my little finger on the inside. So now I got a band-aid. I'm like, ugh, so annoying. So yeah, that was my night. I was like exhausted and everything felt like it wanted to go wrong. Doesn't everything always go wrong when you like are really exhausted and you're just like, I don't have time for this? It's like always those inopportune times. But yeah, so it's burning up out here. It's like 80 degrees today, and yeah, it's kind of hot. And thankfully I wore a dress today, but yeah, I was indoor all day, but now when I came out, I appreciated it. But yeah, so today I just have to work on my care plan, because a care plan in medical reconciliation. Yeah, so we have to do that for my mental health clinical. We have to do that on a specific patient, and so I just have to do that. I don't think it'll take too long. So basically I'm gonna do that, and then for our class, I don't remember if I talked about it, but we have like these things called like adaptive quizzing. It's like these quizzes that adapt to how well you're doing. It's basically like another thing you have to do. You have to do like 300 per, like for do 2 different classes, like our mental health and the health assessment class. You have to do 300 questions each, and then 150 for the patho class. It's good. It's going to help us because we have to take that HESI final, but it's sometimes can be overwhelming because we have so much more to do, you know what I mean? Like all these tests, like clinical, like the actual like lab. But yeah, I mean, they obviously doing it for a reason, and people have been passing. Like our pass rate for the NCLEX is really high. I think last year the ABSN, like the Accelerated Bachelor's in Nursing program, I think it was 100% pass rate for the NCLEX, and then I got 97%. I want to say. I don't want to. So it was really high. It was like 97. Like probably like maybe 1 person, 2 people maybe probably didn't pass like the NCLEX, but last year for the ELMSN program, the one that I'm in. But yeah, so they must be doing something right. So, but yeah, so right now I'm about to just go ahead and get to that and make some dinner since I have a little bit more time tonight, and kind of relax, but also study at the same time. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey, so today is Friday. I just got back home from class. We actually got out like an hour earlier. Well, no, we got the full time, but I was out like for an hour already. But we have a presentation to do next week for my transitions class. And so we were like, kind of going over that, and then we started talking. The nursing students started talking about all the tests we have coming up and just telling each other our woes and all that stuff. But yeah, so that's basically what I do right now. Someone wanted me to go out to eat with them, but then I was like, I'm kind of tired. I kind of want to just eat at home and study at home. I'm like, sometimes my studying skills, sometimes I'd like to study out with others, but I can't like go to like, I don't know, some people can do that. Like, can go like Starbucks or a cafe where there's like a whole bunch of noise and people coming in and out, all kind of like stuff, and they can like literally focus and actually study. That's not me. I can't. It's hard for me to like study when there's like a million things going on around me. Like it's really distracting. So yeah, so I just came home. I was gonna like make some lunch maybe since I have time, and get something to eat, make something to eat and study, do some of these adaptive quizzing, and yeah, maybe even take a nap if time permits. And yeah, but because I have next week I have 2 tests, well, 1 test and a quiz, so I have to study for that. And then also the next following week we have, what's that, 4 tests, 4 tests and a health assessment. Practical, basically just seeing if you can do a health assessment, and then we have two tests that we can't really study for, so that's like a total like 6 tests. Yeah, because it's like the adaptive, the HESI exam. We can't study for it really, but you could do kind of like the practice questions online. But yeah, so I have a lot going on into these next 2 weeks, so I'm trying to like be on top of it. So then when it comes down to it, I'm not like studying the night before for all those finals and stressing out. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm One girl was talking about going out with her friends, and I was like, she's like asking me if I wanted to come with them. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll do that. Or maybe someone else will say they're doing something. I don't know. Let's see how I feel by tonight. Maybe I just want to go to sleep. But yeah, because I'm not doing really much anything this weekend, like tomorrow. Not that I know of, unless someone tells me something. That's kind of like how my life always is. It's like I plan for nothing, and then someone always is like, "Hey, let's do this." I'm like, "All right, whatever. I'm free." But I don't know about this weekend. I have to study a lot, but yeah. So I will see you guys tomorrow and let you know if I do something fun. Bye. Hey, so today is Sunday actually. So I wasn't able to record yesterday on Saturday. So so Friday night I did end up doing nothing. I stayed in the whole time. And then Saturday I actually woke up early. I started studying. Well, before I started studying, I found this cool website. It's like Celeb Look Like Me or Celeb Like Me or something like that. And like you can put a picture of yourself and then see what celebrity they say you look like. And I went crazy with that. It was so much fun. Like the celebrities never really looked like, well, for me, they didn't really look like me. And then some friends, they tried it, and family members. It was pretty funny. So I did that for a little bit, and then I studied for my patho test on Wednesday. So basically, that's all I did yesterday. And then that night, I actually went out with friends. We hung out and stuff, and it actually was a good time. I like met some more people. It's like I'm meeting a lot of people in this city, and it's a lot of people who are actually new to the city, and it's kind of cool because they're kind of like going through the experience together. Like we're coming from somewhere else. Like this girl I met yesterday, she's actually from Colorado, and like she's out here now, and she came out here the same time I did. So it's really interesting to just meet so many different people who are kind of like in the same path link, where like they're so fresh and new, don't know anyone, and we can all like, help each other, get to know each other. So, and we actually clicked, and she's mad cool. So yeah, so that was last night, and it was awesome. And right now I just got back from church, but so another week down. So I only got like 2 weeks, 1 week of actual classes, and the next week of finals left in this semester. I can't believe it went by so fast. Like I feel like it was so much being thrown at us. People keep on saying like this first semester is the hardest, but I don't know. From what I'm feeling, I don't feel like this is going to be the hardest. I feel like I don't even know if the next one's going to be, because then that's med-surg, yes, because it's us getting acquainted with like going to the hospital and actually doing things. But then after that is ICU. So, and we had like 5-week courses, peds, ICU, and then just going. So we'll see, but thank you guys so much for watching, and please watch my next vlog next week, and please like, comment, subscribe, anything you want. Okay, so yeah, I will see you guys next week. Bye.